Are you the type of person who can get up with your first alarm every morning? Or are you the type of person who hits the snooze once, twice, three times, maybe even more? Why are you doing this? What is the purpose of staying in bed? Today, I'm going to dissect that a little bit so we can get a greater appreciation and understanding of what our life actually means to us, what our purpose is. We're going to get into that next, right here on the Weik Podcast. What's up, guys? Matt Weik, Weik Fitness. Thank you so much for tuning into another podcast episode. Today, I want to talk about people who just seem to go through life without a purpose. They lay in bed too long. They hit the snooze. They have to have 5 alarms to get them up every morning. And to me, it truly blows my mind. I mean, I can't tell you how many people, especially like personal training clients or nutrition clients or people that I've worked with, they, a lot of them say, oh man, I'm just not a morning person. Because I'm like, hey man, let's get up and train early. And they're like, nah, I'm not a morning person. I'd rather do it at night. Well, whether you do it first thing in the morning or you do it right before you go to bed, you're still filling in, that 30 minutes to an hour time slot anyways. So why wouldn't you want to get up early before everyone else is in the hustle and the bustle, and then you have the rest of the night to do what you want? I mean, so many people, if they say, well, I'm going to work out at night, you know what happens? They have a long day, they get home, they eat dinner, they're with their spouse, significant other, family, they have their kids, and they never make it back to the gym to actually fit in their workout for the day. So they use that as their excuse. Well, I just had a busy day. You know what? Forget all of that. Get up early and get it done. There are so many people who go through life like a snooze alarm. I'll get to it later. I'll do it later. I'll finish this. I'll work on that. Or I'll put that off until another time. There's no urgency with what they do in their life. And that's across the board. Everything in their life. There's no purpose. There's no urgency. Let me put it to you this way. People who have a purpose get up because they know they need stuff, that stuff has to get done. They need, that feeling of adrenaline first thing in the morning. They have a purpose. They have a big meeting. They're excited. They want to go to work because they love it. I mean, in the middle of the night, would you get up for a smoke detector? If your smoke detector was going off, would you get up, or would you just be like, the house is burning down, I'll get to it later? I mean, that's exactly how people go through their life. And I'm sorry I'm laughing, because, that's a serious situation. Life or death type of situation. But that's exactly what people are doing. When you wake up every day, it's almost like a life or death situation. Either you want to get up because you want to live, you want to go out there with purpose and get something done, or you would rather just, in essence, die, lay in bed, do nothing, be boring, have life pass you by. We're only on this earth for such a short period of time. And people are like, oh, it's, I could live till, I'm 100. Yeah, and how long have people been roaming the earth? So, look at it from that perspective. Life is very short in the grand scheme of things. So you want to cram as much stuff into your life as possible. I will use my own personal example because, I can only speak for myself. But, my wife is always, talking to me and saying, Matt, I don't understand how you can always be up before your alarm, or, when your alarm goes off, literally you turn it off within the first millisecond that it goes off, and you're up, you're at it, you're getting ready for the day, you're getting your shower, getting your stuff ready, you're heading to the office, whatever. And I explain that, I have a purpose. I know what I need to accomplish for that day. I have goals that I want to accomplish for each and every day. Whether you decide to write them down before you go to bed and say, here's either a to-do list or goals that I want to accomplish for the day, Or maybe it's goals that you want to accomplish over your career. It could be long-term goals. I mean, you should be able to write down your goals at night and not sleep because you're like, man, I want that goal. I want to chase that goal. I want to accomplish it. It's my dream to get this done. You literally have to have that same urgency every single day. If you hate getting up in the morning because you hate going to work, that's your fault. It's not your job's fault. It's not your boss's fault. That's your fault. Make the change. If you hate what you do for a living, then quit. Find something different. Nobody is telling you or holding a gun to your head saying you have to go to work today. It's just not happening. Only you can control your life, your destiny, and what you really want to get out of your time on this earth. So cram it with as much stuff as you like. Stuff that you enjoy. Do you like sports? Man, then go to as many sporting events as you can. Are you a movie guy? Fine, go to the movies. Rent movies, buy movies, go to the movie theater. Maybe it's your family. Maybe you want to wake up early so you can cram as much stuff into the day as you can before they even get up. If your family, your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, kids, whatever, if they get up, say, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, cool, get up at 4 or 5. You don't have to, wake up or rather go to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning. That's just stupid. We're not in college anymore. Get up early. Cram as much stuff into your day as you can so you can live. For me, with my business, I want to get up. I want to cram as much stuff in. Why? So I can spend the rest of the day with my kids. That's just how I am. That's how I live. I want to spend my time with my family. Don't get me wrong. I love my downtime. I like relaxing. But 99% of the time, my relaxation time is really productivity because I'm listening to audiobooks on business or marketing or SEO or website stuff or, entrepreneurship, whatever the case may be. You need to have that exact same mindset that you want to get up and get after it every single day. If you have to continually hit the snooze alarm to get out of bed, you don't have a purpose for that day. You don't have a goal for why you are waking up. You don't even have to own a business to be like, man, I just want to get into work. If you truly love what you do, my last job, I worked for a supplement company. I woke up every day fired up. I mean, fired up to start my day. Because I loved the people that I worked with. I loved the clients I work with. I loved helping people. I love seeing people utilizing products that I sell to help them improve their life, their health, their fitness levels. Man, I loved it. It was like a buzz. It was like a high to me. I couldn't get enough of it. That same mentality transitioned over into my own business now. So you need to figure out what it is that sets your belly on fire. Man, what gets you geeked up? What would get you out of bed every day? If it's not work, you got the wrong job. They say that, that whole saying, if you do what you love, you never work another day in your life. It's true. So if you wake up and you're like, man, work sucks. I do not want to go to work. F my boss. F this job. F this company. F all these people. I hate everybody. You got the wrong job. Okay? You should be waking up going, man, who can I help today? What problems can I solve? How can I make somebody's life easier, better? That's what you need to be thinking. How can I wake up and be a better person? How can I, add to my community, my church? How can I be a better father, spouse, mother, whatever? You got to think about those things. What really gets you fired up? And run with that. You need a purpose for every single day. Listen, you're not Bill Murray in the movie Groundhog's Day, okay? You're not waking up and it's the exact same stuff every single day. You know how boring that is? But you need to have a purpose. Okay, so before you go to bed, figure out what's going to get you up that next morning. And you know what? Maybe if you're that, 5 snooze type of person, maybe you should just set it without any snooze. And this could come back to kick you in the butt, but I can guarantee you're going to learn from this, because if you're that 5 snooze person, that 5 snooze individual who, just another few minutes, I'll hit the snooze button. Another few minutes, I'll hit the snooze button. You know what? The time spent trying to sleep between those snooze alarms, you're not getting quality sleep anyway, so you might as well just get up. I don't care if you're tired. I mean, heck, there are times where I wake up tired, but I'm fired up to get started. But bypass all of the snoozes. Do not even set your alarm to have snooze. Have your alarm go off one time, and one time only. You know what that's going to force you to do? Either you're going to get up and you're going to start tackling your day, or you're going to fall back asleep, you're not going to wake back up, you're going to get to work late, and you could possibly get fired. So you have that cause and reaction. Because you can't get up in the morning, because you have no purpose, you get fired. Now, that's an extreme example, and I hope it doesn't happen to you. But, on the other hand, I hope you go, oh, crap, I need to get up. I'm going to be late for work. And you're rushing around like a maniac, and you hate your entire morning because you're like, I should have just got up with my alarm. Yeah, you're damn spanky. You should have done that. You should do that every morning. You don't need 5 freaking alarms. You know how ridiculous that sounds? What are you, 18, 19, 20 years old in college? I'll just roll out of bed at noon or 1 o'clock. I have no responsibility. No. You know what, buddy? You're an adult now, okay? You have to get up an adult every day, okay? You don't have that luxury of, you know what? I'm just an immature kid. I'm going to sleep in. I'm going to skip my class. You know what? If you skip work, you know what happens? You probably lose your job, or you get written up. Maybe they demote you to to some other section of whatever business you're in, whatever company you work for. But, you need to figure out what's going to get you up in the morning. It shouldn't be your alarm, because that's just stupid. If you get up because your alarm tells you that you need to get up, oh man, you are in trouble. There's so much stuff that goes on in our day-to-day lives that you should be able to hear that alarm, turn it off, get up, and get after your day. Find what sets your soul on fire and run with it. That's really all I have for today. I'm just so sick of people going through life like a snooze alarm, that there's zero urgency whatsoever. But yet, they're the same type of people who, if the smoke alarm goes off, they're like, oh, urgency, I gotta get up. My house is on fire. Get the kids, get everybody, let's get out of the house. That is the exact same mentality you need every single morning, minus the my house is going to burn down feeling. You need to hear your alarm go off, go, boom, it is go time. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get after it, I'm gonna change lives, I'm gonna make a difference. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. These are all the goals that I need to hit for today. These are all my priorities. A, B, and C. I need to get A done. B should be worked on. And C, I would love to get done today. If I don't, I can push it off to tomorrow and be good to go. And then that day, it'll be an A. That's what you need in your life. You need urgency. You need to stop acting like a snooze alarm. Life is short. Go out and live. Maximize every second of your life. You only need 7 hours of sleep every morning. So you know what? If you go to bed at 11, you can get up at 6. If you go to bed at 10, you can get up at 5. And you would have 1 to 2 hours of complete silence where you can get up and work. Your spouse is still probably going to be in bed. Your kids are still probably going to be in bed. Heck, your neighbor's going to be in bed. Your parents are going to be in bed. Everyone around you is going to be in bed. But you are awake, you're alive, and you're crushing the day and your goals. That is the mindset that you need every single day of your life, including the weekends. So, with that being said, have some urgency in your life. Think about that when I turn off the mic and you go back to doing whatever you're doing for the rest of the day. I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode. Are you that 5 snooze type of person, or are you the type of person that your snooze goes off, or your alarm goes off rather, and boom, you are up and out of bed? Or maybe you're the type of person, You just wake up. Your alarm is set for 5 o'clock, but hey, at 4:59, you are alive and awake. Let me know. Head over to our social media channels. I mean, we have everything from Instagram to Facebook to Twitter. All of those are at Weik Fitness. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I hope you're a subscriber. That way you make sure to hear all of the podcasts every single week that we drop. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Just trying to grow the channel. I think it's a worthwhile platform, extremely helpful. Obviously, there is no video. It's all audio that I do. I'm more of the, man behind the brand type of thing. I'm not a big, let's get in front of the camera type of person, take selfies and all that stuff. I think it's silly. Maybe you like selfies. I don't. I don't find any value in them whatsoever, other than people are trying to toot their own horn by taking selfies and say, hey, look at me. That's just not me. If you're over on our website right now, please feel free to, listen to past episodes, check out the articles or interviews or blogs that we have on there. We have a whole bunch of different stores that are on there, different products that I recommend, that I use, that I enjoy. But I just appreciate you guys. This is the reason that I get up in the morning. I love helping people. I love getting information out there. I love providing information. I like being a somewhat news type of source or information source, like a human Wikipedia. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys got something from this and it brought value from listening to this episode. But until next week, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing weekend, and I hope to hear from you guys on the next episode.